Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Just gotta be able to mute it. Hello, everyone. I'm trying to figure out some stuff. Yeah. Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, I can't figure out. Yeah, I'm having a lot of problems here. And now the low light is off on this freaking thing. Well, I don't get it. Wait. Where's that coming from? Where's that coming from? No, 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 no. Nope. There we go. Hopefully I fix that. Test, test. Man, this phone, I mean, this camera better look nice at least, because, whew. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yup. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. All right. Man, until I can fix that, I don't know what to do. That was crazy. That was crazy. Whew. All right. Yeah, nap. After what I just went through. Hold on, let me just readjust this camera. go. I got you. Go ahead. Girl, turn around. I'll pick you up. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, I love it. How's it look? Look good at least? Yeah, at least it looks good. All right. Okay. A purpose-driven fantasy. No, I gotta make that higher. Dang it. Ugh. That's good. I think we did it. I think we did it. Okay. All right. One problem down. Now to figure out the other problems. Okay. Right, Leia? Well, camera works on one thing. Well, that sucks. Well, today is not a good day. Lots of unfortunate things. Well, at least I know Zyber will fix the other issue. Because I can't fix it. Zyber is a fixer. Right, Leia? Zyber will fix it. Whew. Okay, so I have no idea how to get into Flint. to have cleared the Mysidian Tower. Where the heck is the Mysidian Tower? Gatria. Okay, this is not where I parked my car. Okay, to get into Castle Flint in Final Fantasy II, you first need to have cleared the Mysidian Tower, spoken to Hilda in the Flynn Bar. Where the heck is the Mysidian Tower? How do you get in there? Okay, I'm very confused. Okay. Oops. So it's on the bottom left. All right, bottom left. Those are mountain ranges, so I can't go that way. No. Just let me see the picture, please. Stop. Just let me see the picture, man. There. Making my life difficult. Okay, how do you get into that round circle? What are you doing to get into that round circle? How are you getting in there? Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's see. Okay, here we go. Leia, stop! Stop it! Alright, here we go. Here we go. So I'm lost. Thank gosh for guidance. Onwards to Flynn. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. All right, part one. What? I missed it? Oh my gosh. Okay. Nobody panic. Nobody panic. Okay, nobody panic. We got this. I messed up. I literally was in there, like swimwear, and I didn't know. Man, this is what I told you. I rely on... Just can't catch a break today. Just cannot catch a break today. Like, what are the odds of you doing what you just did next, you know? Today is a stressful day. I thought I figured out this camera in its entirety. I did not. I did not. You know what makes it crazier? Is I know exactly what's wrong, but I can't fix it. Like I've learned from Zyber, don't panic. Just figure it out after. Stinks I can't do my double stream because I know the problem. I just don't know how to turn off the problem. All right, so we're heading to Flynn. And there's some sort of a bar. These dudes ain't one-shotting me anymore. Oops. Okay, it says to head north. Squeeze in between what bars? Wait, hold on. Okay, wait. It says head. No! Oh, my gosh. This whole time? I could have went in here this whole time? Like a pleb? curl. What's it say? What wooden statue? Oh yeah? Let's dance, you and I. Fear. Okay, now you die. $1,800 gil in it. Okay. It's a bloody wooden statue in it. I'll save Gordo. No! I will avenge thee. You're all gonna die. Hold on. Cool. Yeah. I will honor thee. Oh my gosh, wait, I have a bad feeling about him. Hold on. Dude, I got like a really awesome mage with me now. You're all gonna die. What's up, buddy? Thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate you. Raid! How's everyone doing? You came in at a very auspicious time. I just set up my new camera that I got for my birthday / Hanukkah. How's it look? Do I look more definition-y? I am doing okay. What were you playing? Yeah, I got the Canon EOS R50. Except, I usually stream on TikTok and Twitch at the same time. I can't figure out how to turn off the outputting audio. So, that's been a lot of fun. So I can only stream on one platform right now until I figure that out. What looks vertical stretched? Oh yeah, the camera? Yeah, it's actually supposed to be a bit wider, but since I use ultra wide, I wanted to have more of the game. Ooh, you play Christmas night? Oh, good. Okay, good. I was just making sure you played Christmas nights. Christmas nights. I appreciate it. Yeah, I just set it up. But yeah, it's weird. There is no way in OBS to turn off the audio on that camera. So when I went live, since I'm using a virtual cam for TikTok, it was picking up all the audio from the camera and the capture device. So suffice it to say, it was not a good experience for people in there. So I ended stream there until I could figure it out. Oh man, you have a V Saturn? Nice. Yeah, the opening, the intro on the V Saturn is so freaking cool. The Hello Saturn. Did you do the Sega Christmas event? Are you doing the Sega charity event? So yeah, I'm going through all these. I just did 3, and I did 1. Now I'm trying 2. And these are on Pixel Remaster on the Switch too. We just got a freaking canoe. Oh! There's a troll in the dungeon! These guys used to hurt me so bad. But now I just do this to them. So this game is interesting because you basically have to keep on utilizing powers that you have to grow them in the fight. Yeah, the charities are getting harder, man. Like, I pretty much like the stuff that I have for like giveaways. If I, again, you have a bigger following than I do, so like, I mean, I got Corey that offers voice lines, Eric that offers voice lines. It's just you gotta have more than, you gotta have a bigger following for that to benefit. Doesn't mean I don't try. You know me, I do as many as I can. Yeah, I just did a Toys for Tots one that I do every year. And one of my sponsors, RetroTink, Dr. Michael Chi, gave away, if we would have hit the budget, he's still going to send it out. But yeah, a RetroTink 2X Pro. Like, yeah, like it's... Ambushed? Yeah, you've known me for a long time. When have you ever seen me play non-Sega stuff? This is like a new thing for me. It started like 3 years ago, where I left the comfort of like mostly Sega stuff. Except for like, you know, Resident Evil and you know, Metal Gear Solid, stuff like that. But I played my first Nintendo game 3 years ago. On, like, my first Mario game, like, 3 years ago, and I loved it. I could see Nintendo really has an interesting fan base, because I guess they hook you early when you're young. Maybe that's why we love Sega so much, except we no longer get that. Well, then again, technically, if you want to be technical, which I like to be, Sega has made 3 Sega systems in the last 6 years. Yeah, we gotta collaborate more. Me and you gotta collaborate more. You've known me, here's the thing that gets me, right? And I've talked to you about this. We've had conversations. I've known you for, God, how long have you followed me now? Look at that. You've known me for like a long time. So, everything that I've done in regards to different social media has been to grow Twitch. It's hilarious. So, like, example, you know my following on TikTok. I did that so I could grow on Twitch. It never happened. Then, last year, I was like, okay, let's try to grow on Twitter so I could grow my Twitch by growing on Twitter. So I took that account that had like 200 followers on it, and in 4 months, I had, 10,000. I have like 45,000 followers. And still no growth on Twitch. Twitch is impossible to grow on. So technically, as I was saying, is in the last like 6 years, we have had 2 mini Astro Cabs, which were produced and made by Sega, and 2 Sega Genesis systems that were produced and made by Sega. So Sega technically is still making consoles. They're just not making new consoles, and they're mostly Raspberry Pi. No, the Astro Cabs aren't Raspberry Pis. They're different. I think it's a separate chip system because M2 asked for it when they were doing stuff like Virtua Fighter 1. So yeah, like, the connections, I just reach out to people, man. Like, I've known about RetroTink for a while, so I got my first RetroTink from Zyber. I basically, whenever Zyber would get a new Tink, I would buy the old one from him. And then I started growing on Twitter, and every time I post, every time I'd use the RetroTink, I would tag Dr. Mike in it. And I was like, I'm going to save up for a 4K RetroTink. And then he messages me, he's like, what's your address? I'm going to send you one. And then that happened with a watch company. I saw a watch that I liked that did video game watches, so I reached out to them. And then same with limited run games. And then I just started working with a Bitcoin mining rig company. I just ask. The worst thing people can say to me is no. I had a no recently for a company called Devoom, because they make these little time gates that I thought was pretty cute. I just ask. You are absolutely correct, and this is why we're friends. You are absolutely correct. That Micro technically is another Sega system, and it's funny, they made those because of how bad the AtGames Sega system was received. People were so mad at that, but people don't realize that was the only way to get in America a copy of Golden Axe 3 is only on that system. Because it was a Japanese release only. It's a terrible game. No, it would play well. But still, it's funny that that actually exists on that system, which I bought. And what's even funnier than that is, do you remember the good old days, Sin, when somebody could host you? Do you remember the good old days of hosting? Marta, when she was still at Sega, we were chatting, and I was like, I just got this AtGames in. I want to test it out and play the games on it. And she's like, yeah, I'm gonna throw up a host for you. So I remember I played that game being hosted by Sega, and she was in there. And we were talking about it. I was like, oof, this game is not a. Whew. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I just keep trying. You know, every time I go live, I do the best I can. The TikTok is fun. I really wish you'd start doing TikTok streaming. I can help you with that. All you need to do, yeah, like, you basically, depending on the strength of your computer, you can technically go live on TikTok Live Studio and Twitch, and then virtual cam. You need 2 cameras, so you can virtual cam. Actually, you really don't need 2 cameras. You do, because you're going from candy bar to vertical. So candy bar, since TikTok, like you could format it either way, but you wouldn't need 2 cameras. I only need 2 cameras because I candy bar it because I have a stream key for TikTok. Hey Ash, it's a lot of fun. And what's cool about TikTok is there's a lot more visibility. So it's all rapid fire. So basically, they've had me in like their original stuff. Like they sent me a stream key, and none of this is bragging. This is just reality. They sent me a stream key. They're like, yeah, use this for your OBS. And what's cool is when you go live on TikTok, it's not like a separate thing. So it notifies all your people that you know, but it also puts it onto front page. It also puts it into the rotation for doom scrolling. So it's kind of cool because you get tons of people that are now seeing you live, and if they join, and then if they like what they see, they stick around. And then if they throw likes at it, it pushes it out even more. But I like it, because I just like to talk and play video games. And I do a lot of unique stuff. You know, I like to try to play things on as many original consoles as I can. I've done a little bit away with that for Nintendo stuff, and my Sega Saturn, my Dreamcast, I still do on occasion, but I have an FPGA now that handles a lot of that. But like Xbox, I play that on original console. I love playing games on that. A lot of stuff that I find on PS5, I play on original console, which is not hard. Still do the Dreamcast, because the FPGA can't handle Dreamcast. But the Saturn is all on FPGA now, but not game saves. So I still like to use my Sega Saturn. PS2, still do that. PS1 I use for FPGA because it's just easy and I can use a PlayStation 5 controller. I swear at one point, Sin, I think somebody from TikTok came in, somebody from Twitch came in here and heard I don't want money. And I think that turned into a thing. Because I don't want... The only time I'll ever ask for a sub is if you hate ads. And if you have like a Prime sub. I don't want stuff from people. I want to work with companies. So people joke that I basically skipped a step. I have very few viewers, but I have followings on other things that get me the things that partners strive to get. So it's funny, I went backwards. It's okay. I gotta keep on powering this up. This life is gonna come in very handy, I have a feeling. I do like the quality of life changes they did. I played this for about 20 minutes on Game Boy Advance. No, not on Game Boy Advance, on PlayStation, and whew, yeah, the quality of life stuff on the Pixel Remaster is really cool. Y'all are just missing. I should just make this pain go away. Wow, Ash, you have a Justin TV handle. That's awesome. I still remember the day I was at New York Comic Con in 2013, the day they announced Amazon, was it either 2013 or 2014, I was at New York Comic Con and they announced that Amazon was buying Justin TV, aka Twitch. I remember that day because there were a lot of like earlier, this was like, God, 12 years ago, 10 years ago. And I was meeting a lot of streamers there, and I wasn't streaming yet at that point. I really should have just started streaming at that point. And I didn't, and they were telling me, they're like, yeah, this is going to be crazy. We've been given lots of information that they're going to start doing like some sort of currency, and we don't know how we feel about it. Yeah, man, I gotta say, so for anybody that doesn't know, like, if Sin comes in here, I basically turn the stream around. I just want to ask him questions. So what have you been collecting recently? What are you going after Sega wise? You know, I want to hear this stuff. So this is a very unique game because it's based off of controlling your ADHD and not dying in the battle and just keep on casting things that level up your characters for things that are going to make the battles harder if you don't have it. So that's why it kind of seems weird. It's like, why aren't I attacking? Because every time I do this, it levels it. And obviously you're going to want Shell, Protect, you're going to want Basuna, you're going to want all of that stuff when you get further into the game. I'm not really focusing that much on this dude, on Minwoo, because he's a temp. Oh, that's amazing. Hold on, let me give you a name of a website. Hold on. So this is where I went very recently. About like not just under a year ago. Hold on. So I went and basically got, I can't even tell you. I basically got probably like 50 or 60 Sega Saturn games off of this, Japanese, recently. Here, check this website out. Zyber told me about it, and I've been using this. And I picked up... I have tons of American Sega Saturn because unlike most of my friends, they sold all their stuff to GameStop. And then people got wise and realized that GameStop was ripping them off. So then, over the years, I bought Saturns for my friends and Dreamcast. I'm staring at like 9 Dreamcasts. I have like 6 Sega Saturns. I kept on buying as much Sega stuff as possible. Now I'm kind of doing Nintendo stuff. Well, I've had a lot of PlayStation stuff, but going after like GameCube games, complete in box, older Xbox horror games, stuff like that. But yeah, check that website out. They have amazing deals. I was getting all the King of Fighters Japanese with the 4MB Meg carts for like 15 bucks. Because, I know this is going to sound bad, the yen's not doing well, so the conversion is in our favor. And they do like blowout sales. They have it's an Astro Mini Cab controller. So remember what an Astro Mini looks like? But it's a giant fight stick that's basically the whole panel of the Astro Mini for the Sega Saturn. So if you're like big into fighting, and I know you go on camera, it's like this big. And you can play all your fighting games on it using an actual Sega Sanwa created controller. I think they're asking like $600 for that. But yeah, look, just go type in there and find yourself some stuff. My little gift to you. Go do your thing. Yeah, I got all my Sega Saturns. I got all my Sega Dreamcast stuff. The only Sega Saturn game I'm missing that I still really want, well, there's 2. I want to get back my US copy of Three Dirty Dwarves. And I've been speaking with Ed, who is the creator of it, and he'll sell me the PC version of it, signed, for like a good deal, but I don't know if I want like the actual Saturn versions. I want to get a copy of that again because I love Three Dirty Dwarves, and I want to get, and it's funny because Three Dirty Dwarves, Japanese or American, is like the same price. It's just, it wasn't a common game, but it was Sega Soft. And Ed, he created Echo the Dolphin and that game, and then Calibri and X-Men and a bunch of other games. So that game is amazing. It's an amazing platformer, and I want to break down and buy an American copy of Sega Saturn's Resident Evil. I have like 5 Japanese copies of it. No, you didn't. You got Panzer Dragoon Saga? Nice. You know you'll never see that again, right? That'll never be made again. So I'm glad you got yourself a copy. You will never see a copy of that made again. Yeah. Sega had a server that went down, and they basically lost all the code for it, and they're not reverse engineering it. Plus, it had like a very small print run. I think they only made 10,000 of it in Europe alone. It was a very small print run of a game. It was expensive. But yeah, see if there's anything on there for you, Sin. There should be, since you're into your Japanese stuff. You'll find some stuff on there. I was buying random things off there. I was buying these, man. Like, want to see what I was getting off that website? Like this stuff. Like, this is hilarious. I was getting the Sega Saturn watches for like $7 from the gacha machines in Japan. Look at that. Whoop. Well, and freaking Sega Saturn watches. I wore this to a wedding. I'm gonna say you paid... Wait, you said it's a Japanese copy, right? Oh, so you know that website. Okay. So wait, you said you have a Japanese copy of it. So, well, you've always done a lot of charities and things, so sometimes karma does come and help out. I'm gonna say you got it for $45. I'm just gonna throw out that number. That's my guess. Yeah, I do this. I love streaming, and you know, I want to grow on it. So I invested probably in the last, since I started in 2018. I've probably put all in probably like 18K over the years. I mean, some of that was luck too, because in 2013, my buddy asked me if I had 20 bucks to invest in a digital currency, and I did it, and I forgot about it for years, and I had 120,000 of them, and it was Dogecoin that I ended up selling for like 65 cents a coin. When the go was good on it, so I used some of that as well. But yeah, I never was in this for like donating and subs. That's a weird thing. People should just want to watch, hang out, and then you gain enough following where a brand will reach out to you, and it benefits them because they're seeing their brand because of your views. That's the goal. That's always been the goal. Oh, I was so close! I was close! Oh, I'm so happy for you. That's awesome, man. I like when things happen to good people. Don't hit the dude in white. He has like 10 health. What did I say? I know what I said because I was there when I said it. Don't hit the dude in white. He has like 10 health. Okay. Have you played the Resident Evils on Sega Saturn? I mean, on Sega Dreamcast? Oh, Resident Evil 2 and 3? Mwah! Resident Evil Code Veronica? Mwah! I ran Resident Evil Code Veronica using the 4K RetroTink. You could see Claire's eyeliner and her mascara. It's that detailed. Let me heal him before he drops. Actually, you know what? Oh, you don't like when it actually hurts. Oh, man. Yeah, Resident Evil 3. Oh, gosh. Resident Evil 3 is incredible on that system. The Dreamcast versions are amazing. I still think they look a little bit better on GameCube. I think GameCube did an amazing job. Then again, my favorite Resident Evil is... Well, I've got 3 favorite Resident Evil 1s, which is hilarious. They're equally all my favorites. So Resident Evil 1 on Sega Saturn, because it's the only time that it's actually a beginning, a middle, and an end. If you do the battle mode, you legit see Wesker as a zombie. So by the transitive properties, Resident Evil on Sega Saturn begins the game, goes to the middle of the game, and then ends the game with the guy dying, which I think is hilarious. Resident Evil Deadly Silence on Nintendo DS. because it's absolutely incredible, and if you hack it, you can run around as Forrest Speyer and then go to that hallway where Forrest Speyer is and let him see his own blood. Plus, you get to do mouth-to-mouth resuscitation on Richard after he's bit by Yawn using the microphone on the Nintendo DS. That's incredible. And there's a first-person master unlocking mode where you actually knife, which is really incredible. And, which is really freaking neat, I think that's it. I think that's what makes it really cool. Oh! You can also touch the screen and Jill and Chris will get mad at you, which is hilarious. And then the third best Resident Evil one is Resident Evil on GameCube, because that's the one that Shinji Mikami said that he was finally able to do, where they introduced the Queen of the Dead to us, Lisa Trevor, who is 100% still alive in Resident Evil Requiem. We are going to see her. She cannot be killed. She is impervious to death. Lisa Trevor is the only specimen in history to be given the progenitor virus, the T virus, and the G virus, and still be alive. Do you understand how crazy that is? Like, she should not be alive. They should, like, it's basically Monty Burns. Like, all three of them are fighting each other and not focusing on killing her. It is terrifying that she is still alive. She cannot be killed. So, whether that bomb went off or not, which it did, I would really hope that we see Lisa Trevor in Resident Evil Requiem. But yeah, the Code Veronica on Dreamcast is the best version. And fun fact, and people don't know this, I learned it not too long ago. The Dreamcast was stronger than the PlayStation 2. And it did 480p native, which is absolutely incredible. Okay, don't hit him. So I got one that's blind. Oh, I have to heal her. Hold on. I got you, sweetie. Here you go. Let's sort you. Items in it. Okay, hold on. Eye drops. There you go, love. Okay, where the heck? I think I'm... Okay, I gotta turn off. My ADHD is getting really bad because you guys are in here. That's a good thing. So that means I'm gonna turn off encounters for a minute so I can actually find where I need to go. So yeah, the QOL in this is pretty neat, but you are punished for it. Like, you can turn off encounters, but then you're not leveling. But I need to get to Salamander. And I just got a canoe from that white wizard. Wait, can I go this way? Where's Salamander? Oh, wait, can I go this way? Nope, it's blocked. Line? This way? This way. I think this is it. I think we did it. Did we do it? Okay, first off, watch your mouth. I'll punch you in the throat, Dark Knight. This ain't Gotham. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. I wonder, how much money do I have? Okay, I might need to upgrade him a little bit. I don't know how long he's going to be with me. I mean, anything I give him is going to be good. I mean, I think he has harsh language right now, and that's about it. I don't know about these temp characters. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I lose a little bit of money, but at least he's optimized. Wait. Optimize. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, everybody focus. Everybody focus up. Okay, we need to go to another place that's not this place. We're gonna save, though. Okay, hold on. Everybody hold. We go up. And to the right. Aha! No? Nope. See, if we had encounters on right now, this would be very annoying. I mean, the stuff out here hurts a little bit. But it'll definitely hurt the White Wizard. Because he's got like 5 health. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. How do I get there? That's where I need to go. Is there like a... Okay, so I can't go that way. What about going this way? Hey, this is nice. It was useless. Oh my gosh! I just went around in a whole complete circle in it! Ooh! That seems right. Wonder how hard this stuff hits. I will tell you right now. Oops. The Fog of War. Okay, let's give him sap. Oh. This stuff is adorable. Or either that or I'm really high powered. It might be column A and column B. So the last anime I watched, and I'll probably never watch an anime again because I wasn't warned, was the first episode of Goblin Slayer. And nobody told me that was going to happen. So I have not been okayed. And now I'm in a cave with 4 people, one of them being a girl, and there's goblins in here. And I'm getting PTSD from it. Whew. Man, no surviving that. I just beat you like I owed you money. Or like you owed me money. 36 gil. Okay, what's this? That crystal is not doing anything for us. They got me fighting a bloody yeti in it. This stuff is cute. Alright, a level 1 guy doing damage to him. Okay. Finish him. Okay, the amount of gil that I'm losing by actually fighting them is... Because it costs a lot of money to stay in those places when you run out of mana. Oops. Alright, let's do... Oh, don't hit him. Oh, I paid for part of my room. Leia, did you just randomly snort? Oh, she's sleeping. And she's chasing rabbits. There's a corgi sleeping on a couch next to me. Hi! Hola, niña! Look at your little ears. Potion! Dun, 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 dun. So I don't like getting lost. Man, you're dead. I mean, I think you were dead, like, after the first hit. At least I'm getting some gil. Hold on. Maybe I'm not supposed to be in here. Hold on. Let me look around. How do you get up there? Oh! Man, got it on the first try. Oh. Okay, all of you are going to get... Die. 673! Let's see if anybody responded to me in my okay, nobody responded yet. Thought I'd get lucky. If I respond in my DSLR question. That did not happen. Okay. Oh, I gotta level up Asuna a little bit. Yeah, I asked a DSLR question in the in the Twitch Retro Creator Club. There's like a thing where you can ask technical questions, and nobody responded to it yet. I know the problem, I just can't turn it off. So when I went live, so you know how I virtual cam my audio. Sorry, you know how I virtual cam my game capture and the camera, I just shift it over, then I use a separate camera on TikTok, so it's lined up like this. For some reason, Zybe, hi, welcome in, by the way. The EOS R50, its mic is turned on, and I can't mute it. So when I'm live on TikTok, it's picking up all the audio in here, and it's causing a terrible echo. And I can't mute it in OBS. It's not giving me an option to do it. So that's been fun. So yeah, I couldn't stream on TikTok tonight. But it's not doing it here. So I know it's a camera issue through the virtual cam. So I can't figure it out for the life of me. For the life of me, I cannot remember. We would think that we were wise and will never compromise. For the life of me, we were merely freshmen. Uh-oh. Yes. So the camera is working perfectly. You're not hearing an echo or anything, but I need that audio. Unless it's a setting in the actual camera, I just need no audio, no microphone coming out of it. And then I'm Gucci. But I've learned from you that if it's not working, don't try to figure it out in the middle of the stream. Just do what you can with the one that's working. So that's exactly what I did. Yes, we are on the DSLR right now. You're seeing me right there. Wait! That camera's frozen! How long has that camera been frozen? That sucks. So we're all, so now, yeah, so we'll, wait. Oh! The battery died. Well, that's not good. Huh. That sucks. So yeah, the battery died. No, I don't know. Yeah, it's supposed to charge. I guess the battery doesn't. I guess this. Huh. Oh, that is not good. It says that multiple batteries. Oh. Well, no camera right now, because I'm not going to try to figure that out. Can't. There's no AC adapter for it. It has a separate battery. But I thought that the USB-C would charge it. I guess not. Can you find out what that's called? Hold on, let me look it up. Wow. I mean, we've been streaming for like 2 hours. It just... Okay, hold on. Oh, I see. Oh, well, in the meantime... No, I'm not gonna, Oh, man, you gotta yeah, that's a pain in the butt. Now you gotta take off the tripod to get all this to work. Ugh. That's neat. Okay. All right. So. I guess in the interim. Faithful. One sec. I'm gonna wait to order that piece. silver lining? I get to go on Twitch and TikTok. Silver lining. Alright, hold on. One sec. Yeah, I gotta order that bat trade. Hopefully we don't get a crazy echo. Because I guarantee you it was because of... Try this again. Yep, there we go. All fixed. Yep. Definitely the DSLR that was making all that shenanigans happen. Oh, dude, Canon. Hold on. I sent you the, hold on. Hold on, I'll send it. Hold on. Give me one sec, I will send it to you. Track manage orders. It is this one. I'm not buying it. I was up that whole time. Yeah, look at that. No. Yeah, look at that. No audio issues now. Yeah. Can you ask Foxy? Can you ask Foxy on that camera how to turn off the audio? Because, yeah. I was more impressed with the fact that I did not panic. Well, I'm using this little OBS bot right now that you're probably going to buy from me. So, you get to see it again. I mean, you see the difference. I mean, it's a nice camera as well. Yeah, I can't figure out where it actually is. And it looked better. I know it looked better. Wait, did low light just turn on again? Hold on. Hello, everybody on TikTok. I'm back. Ironically, had to switch out a camera just now because it ran out of battery. See? Low light compensation turned on again. What the heck is low light compensation turned on? Why? Okay. Oh yeah, no, it's gorgeous, man. I was so proud of myself that I figured it out. I had to go into a setting, you had to activate a setting, and then I got it to work. I centered everything. I was so proud. I leveled it, and then audio issues on TikTok, and I was so sad. Like, I'm so sad right now. And now, hold on. I gotta fix this because it doesn't look good. It's too far back. Oh, I'm getting old. Is all configured. There we go. There we go. That's better. So, I did figure out this game, which is great. I did actually figure out this game. You have to sit here and grind your powers. Yes, so there's definitely a tiny microphone on that EOS I gotta turn off. Because that little thing was picking up everything. Yeah. I couldn't even get it to, what's it called? I couldn't even get into the audio properties of it. So that leads me to believe that it's probably an option on the camera itself. And there's a lot of options on that camera. But you can ask Sin. It looked really good. I was happy. Yeah, so now... Yeah, look at that. Nothing. Yeah, so now... Nothing. It sounds beautiful. No more echo. Well, that seems nice. And that was... Uh-oh. Man, I can't believe I had everything set up and it was so nice. I leveled everything on that camera. Yeah, I'll order it after the stream. I thought it was 100% charging that whole time. But I have like a thick USB-C. Thickness. Nope. Made me 2 hours and died. Hashtag sad panda. Leia, please don't jump down. Or ignore me completely when I ask you not to do something. That works too. That had to hurt a little bit, Leia. You've got such little legs. I'm gonna get pet steps for that. I think I'm gonna get pet steps for that couch so you guys can go up and down it. So none of these doors are... What are the point of these doors? The worst game... Look at this. What is the point of this? Oh, I see the point. They probably drop something. Die. It was literally every bloody door. I went to the wrong one like a pleb. How is it that that little OBS doesn't, the little mic didn't pick up on that OBS, but it picked up on that camera? It's gonna be an option. Why, what'd you do? Wait, what'd you do? Oh, wow, thank you so much! Dude, you didn't have to do that. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Happy Festivus! Awesome! I didn't know that Foxy was a photographer. That's cool. Wonder what she thinks of my camera. Oh, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Man, I really wanted you to see the camera. I was so excited. I watched a YouTube video on how to make it turn into a webcam. I watched a video. I leveled the tripod. The bubble was right in the center. I spaced everything. I was very happy to see that my Canon was made in Taiwan. They say it's a good thing when a camera's made in Taiwan, so I was very happy to see that. Fire tome. Yeah. Again, tons of research. They said for streaming, it's absolutely incredible, but it's a very amazing camera for live streaming, but it's very entry level for people that are going to be doing DSLR picture taking. That's where it doesn't shine, but that's not what I got it for. So I'm totally okay with that because I didn't buy it to go outside and take pictures. Wait, this is the outside. Yeah, and then on TikTok, I'm using the little Brio. Wait, Foxy said good choice on the camera? That gives me faith. I did good. I did research. I researched it. Yeah, no, it like if you Google Taiwan made stuff, they're like, yeah, like for it to be made, like it's they say the precision of Taiwanese workers like rivals like old school Japanese workers in regards to camera manufacturing. Plus, Taiwan makes pretty much every semiconductor, so I think they can put together a digital camera. God, I'm fighting this pleb. Oh my god. Well, I just beat him up. I didn't even get to do Protector Shell. Look at that bloody mithril. So I did go the right way. Adjacent. Bloody land turtle in a... Shouldn't it be a cave turtle? Wait, I think I can teleport out of here. Wait, what level was that? get up out of here, yeah. We should save. Oh, you're hurt. I'm sorry, sweetie. I got you. My gosh, you've been hurt that whole time. Man, I need a chocobo. There's chocobos in this. Right? I was just here. I was just here. Yes, I was just... Yeah, I was just over here. This is where the cave was. I gotta go to Salamander. Or do I gotta... Oh, do I think I go back to Hilda. Think? Go back to Hilda? Yeah, we go back to Hilda. Give her the mithril. Okay, that town. Can't go there yet. Tried there. Aha! Alright, we are going. Bloody airship in it! Okay, I think I saved them. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Did I save them? I did! Alright. You are all safe. You are welcome. Okay, but is there a bedding area? There we go. Excuse me. Excuse me, Greenie. Here we go. Okay, I just saved all your husbands. You're still charging me $7.75? What kind of shenanigans is that? Flag on the play. I need a chocobo. How do we get in there? Wait, I think I... Could I beat up that Dark Knight now? Hold on. First off, watch your mouth. You not know who I am? I want that ship. I have a feeling I'm going to get that ship. They wouldn't just have it there. That ship wouldn't just be hanging out if it wasn't something I could have eventually. Okay. I gotta tell you, Zybe, for a tiny mic, you should have heard the feedback that mic was doing. That mic is pretty serious, and I couldn't turn it off. very disconcerting, mate. Alright, let's go back to Altair. Mithril in hand, in it. Yeah, that mic was crazy. That mic was picking up everything. But for now, we're not getting any feedback. So... And I'm honestly not gonna... I might not hook it back up until your gift shows up, so I don't have to worry about undoing everything again. I wonder if there's a setting on the actual camera itself to turn off the microphone. I bet you there is. Okay, where is the town blacksmith? You know, you guys said you didn't want me in the actual war, and now you're having me do war stuff. War. Okay. That's not a bad idea. Where'd I put the box? To turn off microphone on your camera, press the menu button, navigate the red setting, find sound recording option in subsection 5 and set it to off. I don't think you understand how many... Well, you do, because your wife... Because Foxy's a photographer. I don't think you understand how... Like, I don't know. There's so many settings on this camera. Wow, that battery gets hot. Okay. To turn off microphone. Turn off microphone. Press menu. Navigate to the camera tab. Wait. Turn off microphone. Press menu button. Navigate to the red camera settings. Okay. Subsection 5.
Moderate to severe ulcerative colitis with Entyvio, the only gut-focused treatment.
I did it!
Make sure to like and subscribe. The option that you want, you can just back out of the menu and the options will be automatically saved. You can click again to enable it or disable it. And once you've selected the option that you want, you can just back out of the menu and the options will be automatically saved. So that's about it.
Nice!
Thanks for watching. I hope this video helps and make sure to like and subscribe.
Done! We did it! I mean, I'm still not gonna use it right now because I want to wait for your gift to show up, so I don't have to unplug everything and replug everything again. I'm still not gonna use it right now because I want to wait for your gift to show up. Nice. Yeah, the battery life, I guess 2 hours is decent. I mean, that's kind of crazy when you think about it. Only like 2 hours of battery life. Okay, where's his bloody blacksmith? I'm not... You, maybe? Are you a blacksmith? Aha! Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm loving these, man. I'm loving these. They look really nice on the Switch. I still want to play Final Fantasy 16. I want to get a copy of that because I loved 15. I want to get a copy of... I want to try Dragon Quest. Yeah, so once I set that up, I just plug it into the... I just plug your right into the wall socket and never have to worry about it again. Boom. Done and done. That's awesome. Okay. So did you figure out... Oh, oh, right, you told me I have to wait until... Got you. Because I wanted to know what you got with your Hanukkah money. But you said I'll find out. But yeah, let me know about this OBS if you're interested. Obviously, it's used. It's in amazing shape, but I'll do what you do for me. I'll try to help you out on pricing just like you do for me on the Retro Tinks. I kind of like the Brio, so I don't want to use that one. I think's cooler because you'll definitely be able to utilize the tracking features and stuff. Oh no, it just turned it on. See? You're gonna have a lot of fun. Auto tracking. Oh, I gotta turn it off because now it's gonna follow me like a predator. Should just. There you go. Oh. Okay, so now we're gonna go fight that Dark Knight? Is he gonna join us? Should save. Oops. Wait, how is my health? Okay, everybody's good. So you want me to stop the construction of a bloody dreadnought. It's kind of a tall order, innit? And it's not like it's a small order. I went too far. Whoop. See, I like that little canoe because that traversing is pretty neat. It's like. Go up here and to the right. one little tiny option. And I didn't turn it off. Man, I'm so excited. Oh, that makes sense because you're continually utilizing it. That's why. It's not like you're stopping it to... Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I was like, why would it die so quick after like 2 hours? Because it's constantly, like, essentially just taking a video. Plus, that battery's tiny. I'm surprised it lasted 2 hours. Wait, can I fight him? No! Pleb! Okay. I have no idea what to do. fast travel to Bass Mountain East. What the heck is the Bath Cave? All this schlepping. There's tons of schlepping in this game. Schlepping fantasy. Okay. Where did it say it is? Wait a minute. Okay, so that's not it. Okay, so that's A. Okay, hold on. Okay, how do I do that though? It's not letting me do that. So you're not going to move. So you're not moving. Okay, so you're not moving. You're not moving out the way. Okay, making me watch videos. How do you get to the Bath's Cave? video. Oh. All right, hold on. All right, I'm looking. I'm looking. Wait. Wait a minute. Oh. Wait a minute. Wait a bloody tick. Okay, okay, hold on. There's a ship. You can take a boat. No. Okay, hold on. All right, hold on. Where is he going? Hold on. Okay, this is crazy. Okay, this is crazy. This is okay. We need. All right, let's see if this works. Okay, that did not work. Gotta find that freaking town and take a ship down the center. Oh my gosh. Oh, so much schlepping. There has to be a chocobo. I need a chocobo. I need a chocobo. It's the ice town in it. Oh. Okay. Alright, here we go. Alright. Let's go back to Altair. All this schlepping. Final schleppishy. Yes. Oh, thank the Lord Jeebus. Better weapons? What do you got? Alright, let's see what spells we have. Whoa! Hello. It's only that easy, isn't it? What do you got? Actually... you never know when you could use those. Never know what you can actually use when it's time to use it. Wait. Okay. That got awkward. It's only awkward if we make it awkward. Alright, yes. Okay, first off, watch your mouth. Alright, where are we going? I am so bloody lost. Trying for like 3 hours. Okay. All right, buddy. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you. Okay, I cannot get to this Bath's Cave. Okay, I cannot get to this Bath's Cave. Gatria in it. Okay. such a pleb. I am such a pleb. I forgot to learn the bloody word. What a pleb. Oh, I'm so dumb. Oh! Found me a bloody chocobo in it. Leia, why are you itching so much, weirdo? You're on Trifexis. Stop being weird. I love you. Okay, we gotta learn a bloody word. Thank you! Cutest taxi ever. It's a chuber. That's a chocobo Uber. It's a chift. It's a chaxi. What a pleb. Did you finish the mithril yet? Okay, guess not. Guess not, mate, in it. Okay, 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 look at that. I need to pay more attention. There's a lesson in all of this. Pay more attention in it. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go. Now we schlep. This canoe does make traversing a bit easier. Comb the desert. They walk like South Park characters. Is that where they got the idea for South Park? That would be hilarious. Oh gosh, dang Mountain Ranger, I'm lost. Oh my gosh, I'm getting stuck. Oh, I'm starting to get frustrated. Oh, sigh. Leia, stop it! Neurotic freaking dog. Ha! What is this? Okay, here we go. Alright, you better talk to me now, you pleb. Get out the way! All that because I forgot to take down the word like a very not smart person. Like a very not smart person. Alright, let's at least finish this up, and then we'll call it for the night. We're going into the... Oh, we're in sewers. Gross. Oh, can you imagine how bad it smells in here? Oh. How much money do I have? I'm not really making that much money. 800. Bloody zombies! Ooh. Not nice. Now what did you learn? Well, that's not good. That's not good. That is not good. We need to get to Poft. I don't know how to get to Poft. Okay, hold on. Huh. Back to Altair. Okay. Alright, we're heading back to Altair. And we're gonna call it for the night. Oh. Oh, there we go. Stop forgetting the words. It's like the worst punishment is you mess up and you have to start over. Why didn't I remember that word? Dang it. To schlep all the way back to her. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's learn these friggin' words like a pleb. Okay. There we go. See? Hashtag sometimes smart. Let's go talk to her about this blotchy Sunfire engine in it. Alright. Okay. 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 Let's just get to our next location. Then we're calling it for the night. This place got beat up. Bloody dreadnought. Look at this. This thing effed up everything. Alright. Let's use our boat. I'm going. I don't even know what the heck a Sunfire is. Aha. Boom. All right, you amazing people. I'm going to call it for the night. We got exactly where I wanted to get to, even though it took 4 hours. I will be at it again tomorrow for more Final Fantasy II on Twitch and on TikTok. So thank you again for all that watch. Thank you, Sin, for the raid. You're amazing. Thank you for everybody that hung out. Have a great rest of your night. And if I don't see some of you again before, happy holidays, happy New Year. And yeah, I'm going to go walk the dogs and go relax for the rest of the night now. It is kind of late. And then next time you see me, hopefully my battery will be here for my new camera, because I have a new DSLR. Wait, but if you're on TikTok, you won't see it. You'll still see the Brio, but you'll see it on Twitch. Any Hoosier, good night all!